This is Kite Cutter TV with another presentation. We gotta talk about this. Okay, guys, Virginia law will allow undocumented immigrants to drive legally. Here we go again, another state that does this. Starting January 1st, undocumented immigrants in Virginia will be able to apply for a long-awaited special driver's permit. Activists have been fighting for the permit, called a driver's privilege card, to become a reality for years. Supporters argued that it was a matter of public safety, I bet it was, and in March, the Democrat-controlled General Assembly passed the legislation. Of course, it was the Democrats. An estimated 300,000 immigrants in the state seek to benefit from the new law. I have many friends who have wanted this because they have their cars. Man, lots of people have cars. And other people have to drive them around because they're scared. Look, man, lots of people have lost their license for lots of reasons. DUI, DWI, whatever it is. Losing your license for numerous of reasons. Lots of people that haven't paid child support might lose their license. These type of things happen all the time. How are you guys so special? Catch a bus, do whatever you got to do like everybody else does, okay? There's no excuses. All right, moving on. To be eligible for this driver privilege card, one must be a non-U.S. citizen who is a resident of Virginia. Okay, there you go. So you have to even be a non-U.S. citizen. So if you're a citizen, don't even think you can come up with a free driver's license. Not happening. You must have reported income from Virginia sources or be claimed as a dependent on a tax return filed in Virginia in the last 12 months. Also, not have a driving privilege that is currently suspended or revoked in Virginia or any other state. And here goes what looks like a tweet from the Virginia DMV. So the following documents are needed to obtain this driver privilege card: 2 proofs of identity, 2 proofs of Virginia residency, proofs of social security card number. Social security card number, hold on, if you're a legal alien, how do you even have a social security number? I'll tell you. Or individual's taxpayer identification number, or tax return documentation. Okay. Here we go, man. Here we go again, guys. Another state, Virginia, giving licenses to undocumented immigrants. It's just ridiculous. Okay, guys, for this next story, we got a Houston man caught at the border with 138 undocumented immigrants in an 18-wheeler, a federal indictment says. How do you have 138 people in the back of a trailer? That does not sound safe. Check it out, though. Everything that I'm reporting is always going to be new, up to date, unless I'm telling you guys so. A Houston man was caught at the border with more than 135 undocumented immigrants in his 18-wheeler this month, according to a federal grand jury indictment. Joseph Stovall, 40, was indicted on charges of conspiracy to transport 138 undocumented immigrants across the border. He was arrested on December 4th by Border Patrol. 7 juveniles were among the 138 people found in the trailer. They were from various countries, including Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Ecuador. Inspectors said they had to break the seal on the door to get inside. They had to break the seal to get inside, which means that these people were probably basically trapped inside and couldn't get out. Who knows if like, you know, the trailer had refrigerator, or if these people could even breathe properly. We've seen immigrants in the back of trailers before die, and it's extremely dangerous. And these coyotes that these illegal immigrants pay to get across the border illegally don't care about your life. It's very dangerous. I would not advise to do this. All right. So they had to break the seal to get inside the door. According to court documents, Stovall was hired to drive the vehicle from Laredo to San Antonio on Highway 59. If convicted, Stovall faces up to 10 years in prison, as well as fines of up to $250,000. They need to give this guy the maximum penalty, because this could have been a huge disaster, and this can be avoided by just not putting yourself in this position.
A Massachusetts Attorney General investigation has found that Bristol County Sheriff Thomas Hodgson and his office violated the civil rights of detainees during a violent incident at the House of Corrections back in May. ICE detainees allegedly refused to be tested for COVID-19 and caused thousands of dollars in damage to the jail. The Attorney General's report found those detainees were not violent before the sheriff showed up. When the situation escalated, officers used pepper spray and illegally set dogs on the detainees. The report doesn't recommend criminal charges, but says the sheriff should be barred from housing federal detainees. In a statement to 12 News, Sheriff Hodgson called this a politically motivated stunt and said he will meet with members of the media tomorrow afternoon.
And back here at home, a protest was held today over President Trump's immigration policies. The United Farm Workers and UFW Foundation met at Young's Park this afternoon. They're pushing for President-elect Joe Biden to reverse President Trump's anti-immigrant policies and say Bakersfield Congressman Kevin McCarthy has been a, quote, consistent apologist for the president's actions.
It's not a partisan issue. Sometimes it's a human rights issue, and it's about making sure that everybody's on an even playing field when it comes to it.
The event was part of a nationwide effort called the We Are Home Initiative. Supporters plan to hold at least 50 events in 27 states.
Okay, guys, this next story, New York Governor Cuomo signs Protect Our Courts Act prohibiting ICE from making arrests in state courthouses. Presence of ICE agents in courthouses has created friction between judges and the DHS, apparently. New legislation in New York will bar federal immigration agents from making arrests inside state courthouses without a judicial warrant, a move seen as a pushback against President Trump's hardline immigration policies. The Protect Our Courts Act signed Tuesday comes amid concerns from immigration advocates that fears of being arrested deter undocumented immigrants from making court appearances. That's ridiculous. Fear of being arrested is natural when you're going to court, because when you're going to court, there is a very good possibility that you might be arrested for whatever you're going to court for. Okay, so that's really irrelevant. Carrying on. The bill prevents ICE agents without a warrant signed by a federal judge from arresting anyone inside a state house or those going to or leaving a court proceeding. Unlike this federal government, New York has always protected our immigrant communities, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said. Of course, this ridiculous left-wing governor would say that because that's a shot at Trump. And anytime these leftists get a chance to take a shot at Trump, they're going to take a shot at him, okay? Carrying on. The law doesn't prevent a judge from issuing a warrant. The presence in courthouses of ICE agents who are trying to take undocumented immigrants into custody has created friction between the judges and the Department of Homeland Security. Okay? Alright, just carrying on. Basically, what's going on, we can see what's happening. Andrew Cuomo is a leftist and he's trying to ban ICE agents from going inside the courthouse to arrest illegal aliens. And that's just ridiculous. That's like saying that you're going to stop the police from going inside courthouses to arrest criminals. It just doesn't make any sense. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, God bless. Peace.